8 alarming signs of low oxygen in your blood. When you breathe in, you're taking in oxygen from the air, and that oxygen is essential for keeping you alive. Your red blood cells, also known as erythrocytes, play a crucial role in this process. They carry oxygen throughout your body, supplying it to your organs, tissues, muscles, and cells. Oxygen is like the fuel that helps your cells generate energy, known as ATP. However, many people, especially as they get older, may experience low blood oxygen levels, and this can lead to gradual damage to vital organs like the heart, brain, and liver over time. But what exactly leads to these low blood oxygen levels? Let's break it down. First off, chronic lung diseases like asthma, bronchitis, emphysema, COPD, or even pneumonia can be culprits. Then, there's the issue of smoking. Lighting up those cigarettes can lock up your hemoglobin, which means your blood can't store as much oxygen as it should. Now, here's an interesting one: stress. High levels of the stress hormone, cortisol, or severe anxiety can trigger hyperventilation. In a panic attack, this can throw off the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood. And don't forget about snoring and sleep apnea. They might not just disturb your sleep but also reduce your oxygen levels. Now, let's talk about something sweet: sugar. Eating too much sugar can make your blood more acidic, and that's not good news for oxygen levels. Also, deficiencies in essential nutrients like vitamins can lead to low antioxidant levels and even anemia. Here's the bottom line: if you leave low oxygen levels untreated, you might find yourself facing hypoxia, which can wreak havoc on your internal organs. In this video, we're going to dive deep into these issues. We'll uncover 8 alarming signs and symptoms that could be telling you your blood's oxygen levels need a boost. Let's kick things off with a crucial warning sign: muscle cramps and chest pain. If you ever experience chest pain, angina, or muscle cramps, it could be another signal that your blood oxygen levels are running low. To help oxygenate your blood, consider increasing your intake of electrolyte minerals, vitamin E, and foods rich in B vitamins. These can make a significant difference. But stay tuned, because in this video, we'll dive deeper into strategies on how to boost your oxygen levels. Number 7. Dizziness and weakness. If you stand up or engage in light activities like walking, and you suddenly feel weak or dizzy, it could be a sign of low oxygen levels in your blood. You might sense an off-balance feeling, and you could even notice your vision momentarily blacking out, especially around the edges. This happens because oxygen isn't reaching your muscles as it should, leading to feelings of weakness. Number 6. Confusion. When your brain isn't receiving enough oxygen, it can lead to feelings of confusion, lethargy, fatigue, and irritation. This often arises from a deficiency in vitamin B1, which can cause damage to the nerves and neurons in your brain. It's frequently triggered by excessive consumption of sugar or refined carbohydrates. Number 5. Air hunger, also known as dyspnea. When there isn't enough oxygen in your blood, it will start craving more air, leaving you feeling short of breath quite often. Picture this: it might feel like a tightness in your chest, and you'll notice yourself sighing frequently throughout the day, with small puffs of air as you breathe out. What's causing this? It's all about acidity. When your blood becomes too acidic, it hinders the free movement of oxygen in your body. Number 4. Heavy legs. If you find that walking up a gentle hill or climbing stairs leaves you easily out of breath, it's a strong indicator of low oxygen levels in your blood. You might also notice your thighs and calves feeling unusually heavy. This happens because insufficient oxygen is reaching your muscles or possibly due to a less fit heart. Deficiencies in vitamin C or vitamin E are often the culprits behind this particular issue. Thanks for watching so far. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you can get more health-related content like this in the future. Number 3. Blue tinge to skin. In certain situations, you might notice a bluish hue on your skin or lips. This condition, known as cyanosis, occurs when tissues don't receive adequate oxygen. Cyanosis can appear suddenly, often accompanied by a feeling of breathlessness. Important to remember: if you ever experience cyanosis, it's crucial to seek immediate medical assistance. Number 2. Nail changes. Now, let's take a look at something right at your fingertips, your fingernails. Healthy nails are typically pink and smooth with some very fine vertical lines. They're a good sign of overall health. But here's something to watch for. If your nail appears very pale with a pinkish strip across the top, it could be a sign of anemia. Anemia means there isn't enough hemoglobin in your blood, leading to less oxygen reaching your nail bed. And if your nails are brittle, break easily, or those vertical lines turn into deep ridges, that's also a sign of anemia. It can even indicate nerve damage to the nail bed caused by low oxygen levels. Number 1. Fast heartbeat. Normally, an average healthy person has a heart rate between 60 to 100 beats per minute. You can easily measure this by using 2 fingers on the inside of your wrist and counting. But here's the catch: if your heart rate goes higher than this when you're at rest, or if you can hear your heart pounding while lying in bed, it might be a sign of low oxygen levels in your blood. This means your heart is working overtime, pumping extra blood throughout your body to compensate for the lack of oxygen. If you find yourself experiencing some of these symptoms, it's a wise idea to pay a visit to your doctor for a quick checkup. During the examination, they'll likely use an oximeter to assess your blood oxygen levels. A normal reading typically falls within the range of 95 to 100%. However, if it drops below this, especially below 92, it could indicate an underlying issue. Now, let's explore 6 straightforward lifestyle tips to help you boost your oxygen levels. Tip number 1. Reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates. This means cutting back on items like soda, sugar, and refined grains such as flour, wheat, bread, pasta, pancakes, biscuits, and so on. These foods can deplete your antioxidants and lead to increased acidity in your blood, which, in turn, can contribute to lower oxygen levels. Tip number 2. Incorporate foods rich in heme iron into your diet. Heme iron is the type of iron that's bound to animal proteins and can be found in sources like oily fish, shellfish, and high-quality grass-fed beef and liver. These foods also naturally contain vitamin B12, which collaborates with iron to increase your red blood cells. This means more oxygen can be efficiently stored and transported through your bloodstream. Tip number 3. Incorporate regular, slow-paced, long walks into your routine, preferably in areas rich with trees and plant life. Aim for at least 30 minutes per day. Gentle exercise, fresh air, and the essential oils released from trees can help improve circulation and oxygenate your blood. Tip number 4. Incorporate foods naturally rich in vitamin E into your diet. These foods can improve heart function and help boost oxygen levels. Consider adding items like sunflower seeds, extra virgin olive oil, avocados, hazelnuts, Swiss chard, and a variety of leafy green vegetables to your meals. Tip number 5. Consider practicing ABDO diaphragmatic breathing. Place one hand on your belly and the other on your chest. Take slow and deep breaths, inhaling to a count of 4 while focusing on expanding your belly without moving your chest. Then, exhale slowly to a count of 6. This breathing technique not only helps improve the distribution of air into your lungs but also has a calming effect on the stress hormone known as cortisol, promoting peace and relaxation. Tip number 6. Lastly, include low glycemic berries in your daily diet to increase your antioxidant intake. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, gooseberries, and acai berries can help boost oxygen levels. Additionally, aim to consume at least 1 liter of mineral water each day to keep your body well hydrated and to facilitate the exchange of oxygen throughout your system. For an extra boost, consider this morning routine. Mash 3 tablespoons of berries, add 1/4 teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt, and mix it into 16 ounces of carbonated mineral water. It's not only delicious, but also a healthy drink to improve your blood oxygen levels and enhance your electrolyte balance. Give these techniques a try and see which one works best for you. To learn more about achieving balanced health, be sure to watch the video that appears on the screen. Join us and have a healthier and happier life.